So after last week's video, when I talked about Frances Mallmann's style and I talked about one of my favorite pieces being a kaftan, thinking it was going to be controversial, and in fact, so many of you wrote and said how much you love kaftans, which makes me so happy to hear. So I thought today it would be kind of fun just to talk about how to style them. Not to say that I don't think you know how to do it, but just for some fun summer inspiration, a little bit of eye candy. Now, the thing about kaftans that I personally love so much is I feel like you can really wear them in so many different ways for so many different occasions. They can be dressed down, very beachy, or quite elegant and quite dressed up, which makes them so versatile. And of course, we love them because they are so comfortable. They first really came into fashion in the 1920s, moving away from this restrictive Victorian style of dressing, getting out of corsets. It was really designers like Paul Poiret and Mario Fortuny introducing this kind of flowy, exotic style dress to the European market. And then, of course, Christian Dior takes these influences and really makes it mainstream fashion. But it wasn't really until the 1970s when we have fashion editors like Diana Vreeland who love this style and really start to make it mainstream. And then Yves Saint Laurent really took this and ran with it, making it part of his collections. And I want to say that I would like to give a nod also to the styling of Halston at the time, who took this idea of unstructured and really flowy kind of dresses and made them into this elegant kind of statement look that we still have today. And for me, the main thing to think about when you're styling a kaftan is your accessories, because the accessories are really going to anchor the kaftan. It is oversized, it is flowy, and that's the idea. That's what we want. So it's the accessories that really elevate it and really inform what that outfit is all about. I love the idea of doing kind of a clunkier sandal or a clunkier shoe. I love the idea of elevating it and taking it to a strappier sandal, something in a beautiful brown leather, something perhaps in a metallic, something that's very elegant. Doing a high heel with a kaftan, I think, is so pretty. There's so many different types of shoes, of course, that you can wear with a flowy dress like this. And then I cannot think about a kaftan without thinking about a great straw bag. I love the way this looks. It's so beachy, it's so Euro chic for me, and it's so easy to wear. And if you're going for that big straw bag, why not add in that big straw hat as well? But like I said, you can elevate this. You can make this look a little bit more elegant by choosing a bag that's a little more dainty, perhaps doing a clutch with some kind of interest, bringing out the colors of the kaftan in the bag. So pretty and so elegant and so appropriate for evening wear. I love this idea of doing a kaftan, let's say for a really hot midsummer wedding. I think it's such a gorgeous look, so elegant, and you are going to be so comfortable at that summer wedding because it's so breezy and cool. And I also think that a key statement is deciding what kind of jewelry you want to do with your kaftan. Whether you do a big, bold statement necklace, whether you do big, bold earrings, whether you decide to stack a bunch of bangles, the jewelry is really going to take that kaftan to another level and really give it some interest and some life. It's almost like your kaftan is the backdrop to all your great accessories. I also absolutely love the idea of accessorizing with a headscarf. I think it's so much fun. For me, once again, it's very Euro chic. It feels great on those really hot summer sticky days. And it looks so fresh and fun at any age. And when you're thinking about Kafkans, I love the idea of doing a plain color, like doing black. I think it looks so chic, so easy, or doing the opposite, doing white, really crisp, really fresh, doing a pale pink, doing a saffron color like I'm wearing today, doing yellow, just doing something that's kind of plain, and wearing an overall color like that is just so joyful. But I also really love the idea of introducing a print here. This to me feels very designer, takes a nod back to those early days of Kaftan when it was kind of bringing this exotic feel. I think it's so lovely. I think it's so chic. And this is definitely on my list of things that I would like to acquire. I think they're gorgeous when you have it in a print. If you are somebody who loves this idea of doing the Kaftan, but feel like your frame is quite petite, or you feel like it just doesn't work for you for whatever reason, then I like this idea of styling it over a pair of pants, something that's maybe a little bit shorter. It plays with proportion here, so it's a little bit easier to style. I like the idea of doing it over a pair of jeans, over a little straight leg pant, or even over a pair of shorts. I feel like you have a lot of options. I feel like it adds to the styling and is also a great way to take your summer Kaftan straight into fall. It's been super hot here in Montreal this past week, and I have been wearing my Kaftan on repeat, which has felt so great, and playing around with different accessories been really fun. So I urge you to pull out your Kafkans, get styling, have fun. I hope this video was inspiring for you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. Please let me know in the comments your favorite style of Kaftan, or if you own many, which one is your favorite? You know, I'd love to hear from you. You know, I'd love to hear where you got it. So that's it. I hope you found this video inspiring. I hope you liked my ideas. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this video if you haven't done so already, and be part of this lovely little community. Just a quick heads up, I do have my Blame It on Venus workshop coming up tomorrow, 2 to 4 p.m. Really excited about this one. We're gonna be a pretty big group, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And that is it. For more style ideas, you know, you can continue to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. And don't forget to check me out on Substack.